Good morning, it's 9:44. We appreciate you watching Minnesota Live. Since the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, there's a lot of interest in the video that the FBI released of the doorbell camera outside her home. And there's a question of how that footage was recovered when Guthrie was not paying for a plan to archive that video.
So, does it matter where your doorbell footage is stored and who has access to it? We're joined by Leah McLean with today's 5 on Your Side, which is all about doorbell cameras.
Yeah.
Good question. And I think that's a lot of people started saying, well, wait a minute, if she didn't pay for storage, how do they get it? There was some question about how long it took. So talk a little bit about the different doorbell camera storage options. I guess I never really thought about it.
I know. I think a lot of people haven't thought about it. And again, and they're still, by the way, looking for Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah.
I mean, the story that continues, and you just continue to pray for that family. These doorbells have been around for a long time, as we know. People don't really think about where the stuff is stored, but in most cases, the footage is actually stored by the manufacturer. They're cloud-based services. You need a monthly subscription, so you have access to that, and you can save it and access those recordings anytime you want. We're looking at just some random footage here that they've given us, but Consumer Reports has a bit of an explanation about how this works.
Usually with most cameras, when you are recording and it goes to the cloud, but you don't have a subscription, the recording is not saved. It might temporarily get stored on the server, but it is eventually deleted.
Yeah, so I feel like I have a camera and I can pull up something that's like immediately notified and I can look at it, but after like a day it's gone.
Do you have the subscription for it? You don't.
See, I don't either. I have cameras too, but I've got a little, well, you'll talk about it in a little bit, an SD card in there.
That's,
I'm too
well,
cheap
that's the
to
thing.
pay for the
Well, it's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, we'll get into that. I will tell you this. If you don't have a subscription, the company can pull it up, but that's in rare situations when they can recover some of that deleted footage. It may have happened here in the case of Nancy Guthrie, but the process can take a lot of time, a lot of effort. It's not something you actually should be relying on. I mean, it's even in Nancy Guthrie, it took a long time.
To me, it brings up, aside from this case, which obviously is a unique situation, is that if the cameras are able to roll, they're rolling on your life, and you're not expecting them to be either, right?
That is
like,
another
that's
thing,
kind of weird.
Well, and that's part of the question about the storage, cloud storage that the company manages, or like you said, personal storage. So that is one of the other things that Consumer Reports talks about. It's convenient. It offers extra features to have that cloud storage. But others prefer cameras that store the footage locally, keeping their video private and as secure as possible. Most cameras with local storage use, as you said, a micro SD card that is in the camera itself. The little card is.
Okay, so if you disable then the camera, the Ring camera, you would disable the card. You wouldn't have the access to it. Like if someone came and took it or smashed it in or something like that.
I believe that's true. There may be another access point, and I'm not fully sure on that, but I think you're right about that, that if somebody does that.
How does yours work? Is it like external?
Yeah, you just pop it in, push it in, and pull the thing out. So, but I don't have the camera outside of the house. I have it in the house.
Okay. Consumer Reports,
too,
though, it's true. Yeah, Consumer Reports does have another option for local storage. So let's listen to what they say.
The safest thing to do is get a model that has a separate hub or base station that the micro SD card goes into, and you can place that somewhere, else in your house that's far away from the cammer.
Gotcha. So that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's a good option.
All right.
Yeah, local storage usually means, if you're cheap, no monthly fees, which is nice. Frugal,
yeah.
And frankly, let's be honest, smart. Why pay if you don't have to?
We're watching out for your money.
Absolutely. Then you also have more control over your video. Police would have to come directly to you for that footage versus going to the manufacturer, so you control your own information there. Consumer Reports has some recommendations for doorbell cameras too. Local and cloud storage options available. If you do choose a camera with local storage, Consumer Reports recommends a high-speed micro SD card, and that is designed specifically for security cameras. It's not really the kind you typically find with a phone or a regular camera, so it's a specific micro SD card.
And if anybody out there is if this is a lot, those little SD cards, I mean, you can get them on Amazon, and the prices, I remember back in the day, they used to be really expensive. They're not very expensive. You can get one for every one of your cameras for probably like $5-10 tops. And the bigger card you get with the more storage, the longer they can keep the video too.
Well, and I think what I found interesting in reporting this and pulling this info from Consumer Reports was I have one of these cameras and it's got a subscription and I've had them for years. And frankly, I don't even I logged out and I don't really look at mine anymore, but I didn't realize that you could have local storage. I didn't realize that was an option. You know, I think these companies want you to pay for the cloud fee.
Yeah, part of their business model.
It makes sense,
For
right?
sure.
Right. But I think a lot of people wonder about the security of their home, but also their privacy, like you said.
Yeah, so many options nowadays, and I didn't. I only have one on, like, we have them outside of the house, looking at outside areas, but I have friends that have them on the inside too, like monitoring the dogs and when the kids are coming and going and those types of things too. So they're becoming pretty affordable that you can have them in more than just one place.
Yeah, it is true.
And very easy to set up, by the way.
If you have problems, just ask this guy. You did it at your house.
And I got like the cheap ones too, because I'm not spending a lot of money on it. The video quality has just evolved over the years a lot too. Like everything, electronics just become cheaper and cheaper. So well, Leah, that's good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
You can find that full report for you linked on our website. Your favorite website, by the way, MinnesotaLife.com.